Chris, thanks for inviting us into your facility. Can you tell us a wee bit more about what you've been up to since retiring from professional football?
Since retiring from professional football, it's been a process. I was a personal trainer while I was still playing. Coming towards the end of my career, I was 30. I was always thinking about the next step. I'd done a degree in journalism. I'd done the PT course through the PFA, and I was just working towards that. So I started to work in a local gym, PTing, transitioning out of football. You know, I'd went part-time. I was at East Kilbride. Went into junior as well, and I was just kind of building up my clientele. I'd got a wee gym out my own back, which just before COVID, and that kind of actually helped to get the facility that we see here now, and the Fitness Factory. And it's just been a process. I go step by step by step, and I think that's one of the things that I've found by doing this. It's like, if you've got an end goal, work your way backwards. And I'd started just the PT to do extra money, kind of transition out of football, and it's kind of turned into a business, which I'm really proud of.
And it sounds like the business is going from strength to strength, just looking around the facility just now. Can you tell us a wee bit more about the idea you had in the first place in terms of heading in this direction?
Oh, definitely. When we're doing personal training, it's a lot of time for money. You're kind of on a gym floor doing client to client, maybe client to client. And you know, if you want to kind of go to the next level, you have to kind of start going, right, okay, maybe group, your own facility, whatever that may be. And so I'd started to kind of that process by having my own garage out the back of the house. And then that's when COVID came. And it actually worked, and it was a good opportunity for me because I managed to build money in the bank. I had built my client base up. Obviously, everybody was kind of doing online stuff. I had built an online base, and me and my partner Gary Pettigrew, who I own the gym with, we had this plan in place for about 6 or 7 years, and it just seemed not to be the right time. And we just went, you know what? We came out of COVID and we went, we're going for it. And we started off with a unit. It wasn't as fully equipped as it is now. And over the last 2.5 years, we've built it up. We've got 92 clients currently doing our group PT. We have 185 gym members. We've got about 20 to 30 people online. So we've just kind of built it up, and we've also now spread into teaching PTs to be PTs. So it's been a whirlwind, I'll be honest with you. And I think just the process of always try to progress, always try to go to the next level. What can we do next? What can we add to the business? It's been a real eye-opener. And I'd say to any young footballers watching this, you have a skill set there by being a footballer that is transitional to another business, another area within a workforce or a workplace. And I think sometimes young footballers think, all I do is football. No, there's a skill set there that you've not even understand what you've tapped into. So I would say to anybody that's kind of watching this, like, start now. It's never too early. Think about what you're going to do, because football goes like that. You know, I played for 20 years and I'm standing here now at 41, so it goes quick.
And you mentioned earlier about doing that PT course through PFA Scotland and receiving your education grant to allow you to do so in 2018.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a wee more about that process, the support you received, and how that experience was for you?
For me, it was brilliant. You know, I've always been wanting to kind of advocate the union, the PFA, everybody being in it together, strengthen numbers, because at the end of the day, the players are the guys that often get overlooked, especially in Scotland. Maybe don't have the power of the English PFA down south, but if everybody's in it together collectively, then you can get more out the game for the players, because at the end of the day, they're the product. But the guys at the PFA were brilliant, always on us about education, always come up to see us, always try to do the best for the players and get as much for the players as possible. So obviously with the grant, it really helped, you know, and any sort of financial aid is great, but we had done it through Scott Agnew's company. I think it was they just kind of started out at the time, and when I saw it advertised, it clicked to me right away, because I was like, I've always been a fit lad, enjoy going to the gym, and it just ticked all the boxes. And I thought, well, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'd done my media stuff, I'd done, obviously coming towards my end, I was like, it wasn't the 30 odd. I was saying, well, that's something that kind of ticks boxes for me, and it just turned out that it would be the next step in my career towards obviously being a gym owner.
And you mentioned yourself there about a career spanning over 20 years, winning a Scottish Cup. How does it feel being here now as a business owner in a new vocation, supporting others in their fitness journeys?
No, do you know what? I won't lie. Sometimes it's a wee bit surreal. You know, you always seen yourself as a footballer. That's what I wanted to do, and I managed to do that. But it only lasts so long, and to go from where I was to where I am now. And you know, it's great. You know, there's 100 odd, as I said, we help about 100 odd people. We've got 10 PTs that come in and work here. Myself and Gary are making a living as well. We're helping the community. We do a lot of stuff for charities around about. We sponsor local football teams. So we're all about giving back as well, because within our gym, it's about community, you know, and it's a social aspect as well. We throw events. We've done the High Rocks. We did a Tough Mudder, which was a local kind of fitness event here. We have Christmas nights out. We have a birthday party every year. So we try and create a social environment and a place where people within the community can come and feel part of something, and obviously get them fitter, healthier, and moving better. So it's when you look at it, you don't want to blow your own trumpet, but you're incredibly proud of what we've set up here.
Brilliant. And there's probably a lot that professional footballers can relate to there in terms of having that community, having that camaraderie, the group support, all that sort of stuff. And as a message to current professionals who may be looking beyond their career at the moment, what would you say to them?
I would say whatever you've got a passion for and interest in, try and make that your job. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I loved fitness. As I said, I played till I was like 36, and that was one reason, because I always looked after myself, was always in the gym, always made sure I was fit. So it made sense to me to go into an industry or go into something that kind of ticks those boxes for me. And I would say, start now, take advantage of the opportunities you've got right now. Young players have got so much spare time, and I would encourage every single one to take an hour, 2 hours out your day and go and get educated, go and get something that's going to, once football finishes, you can then transition seamlessly, because you'll never ever get the buzz at a changing room what happens on a Saturday. You know, I'll miss that to the day I die. But what I've done, I've got a team here, I've got a community here, I've got a dressing room of people who are my guys and my team, and that kind of replicates what I had when I played football. So I would say, go do it now. It's never too early.